if you have ever wondered what is the deal with this woman empowerment movement of the last 60, 70 years, I have some information for you. Of course, you shouldn't tune away even if you feel like you never wondered. Let me fill in a few blanks. This woman empowerment movement has been going on since maybe the 1800s, they say. And in communities like mine, my African American communities, we have seen the woman empowerment from a different angle. We have seen it from an angle of they're trying to break down the black household. They want to weaken the family structure of our communities. But of course, the whole grand scheme of things is much greater than they want to weaken the black household. See, I want to take you through to undocumented information because the truths are not written. You have to be wise enough to see the different workings of our society and run into the right people, and you will be able to put together what's going on. See, when you think of the world and how it has been run during these few cycles that we know, like literally know and live through, we understand that it has been, I ain't gonna use the words matriarchy, patriarchy. I wanna use run by men. Not just run by men, because it's run by people that's not a man or a woman. So what I want to say is the administration of that cycle of human development has been directed by men. And what many of us, or some of us don't know, is that sometimes women initiate a phase of administration over human development, and sometimes men. We have just seen the men's. But what has been happening, the reason for this woman empowerment has been a slowly drawn out incremental process for the flipping of females to do the administration of the next agenda of human development. Just rewind it. I know it was a bit. I'm just coming with not the tea, but the coffee. Even though I'm drinking some tea, I'm coming with the coffee. This is the real dosage. Every cycle that happens with humans, with us, every cycle of development is of certain people is putting in positions of power, right? Positions to administrate the directives of that cycle of development. So the next one is not only switching to a new people, when it's switched to that new people for administrative direction, it's going to be the females within that group that is at the forefront of that stage, that cycle. See, what many of the African American black women of America know is that they're going to be in some leadership role. But what they are not seeing is that with the uprise of black African American transsexuals, they will not be in power as they think. Because the higher ups know that with the emotional imbalance of ladies, it's kind of hard to just have power positions in the hands of emotional women. This is why many of our stars are people of power. Even Caucasian people are adopting black boys from across the world and giving them tutelage and guidance to learn how to project themselves as a female. If you watch me, you see me break this down in smaller forms before. And if you heard it from somewhere else, yeah, you're now seeing the guide of people that talk about these things. I am their guide. So, when this next stage is initiated, quite obviously, it's not going to be a great need for many men that have certain things in their character. So I just want to give a small warning to men to get yourself right. Get yourself right. Like, why you think that it's so many people that just want to use you? It's because many are not going to be required. I'm just keeping it real. Get your money right. Stop being a slave to your Lord desires. If you are a solid man, get yourself right. I went through a park yesterday, and I want to end with this. I can't even, these. I don't want to go into it. It's just, it's, I guess my criteria for being a solid man is something more than just having a job and you know, giving a little money to the ladies. Here, let's smoke. I got some food I want to provide. Like, I think it's more than that. I think when it comes to man and manhood, it's about certain principles, certain morals, a certain backbone. I see when it comes to women, I see the majority of men are just weaklings. It's like they can't bench press nothing. and I can see why so many women are so excited to, you know, not deal with a lot of men that they either can't benefit from or they see no benefit in. Of course, I fit into the one. You know, I fit into that big box, that section. Women been saying about me a lot of times in my life. Say, oh man, you a tight wad. You don't like to just give your money. Real dudes give money. It's like, look, if I feel as though a lady is worthy, we can work together. But if we just on playtime, we on playtime. Don't come in here with like, yo, you know, my intimacy I think it's more valuable than yours, and you know it too. But you find other men with more valuable intimacy, and they just sell themselves out. I'm not one of them. Nah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I learned that young, about 14 years young. I learned that from experienced whores. They said, man, you ain't never even got to do oral. You just you got something. And I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They was like, they just wanted to see me and see me for free. So I'm like, okay. It's something. So as I start seeing that more and more in my life over the course of my life, that women was like, man, you it's something. And they start describing to me what it was. I'm like, okay, okay. So if a woman think that she bringing her softness and intimacy and kindness, and I'm bringing all these same things, and it's more valuable to her intimacy, more valuable to her kindness, more valuable, and I'm bringing other things, like, oh no, this ain't a good deal. It's just me. Is any qualified men out there viewing things like me now? And it's not a man video. I'm just staying on topic of want to empower and motivate solid men that's more than men to wake up. Wake up. Times is about to change. And it's not no battle like, oh, women this and that. You got to prepare because you got to know what's coming. And this is what's coming. You can take it or leave it. Even most women don't even know the depth of what I'm talking about, but they know it's something. They know, like, yeah, a lot of men, they know little things because the last few years, 3, 4, 5 years, ladies been mentioning it, a slippage of tongue to let me know that what I know is correct. But they just getting small parts of it from their higher ups. Their higher ups is telling them small tidbits. So they don't know until they watch me. Like, oh yeah, he right. And they point to me like, Leon right. He really talking to real because they told me this little piece and they told me that little piece. And this was up. This is what's going down. And it ain't no hate towards them, or them. It's about just preparation for the cycles that's at hand. So if you want some more coffee, go on and subscribe. It don't get no realer than this. This is real, tangible knowledge that's worth more than money. Value. Let's get into some health stuff. Please, tune in. We about to take this thing to another level, family. I want you to live longer. 100 years plus. Let's live. Peace.